How you doing? I'm Fisher from 97X. I don't know if you can hear us.
Yeah, we're right next to a semi here.
We're sitting next to a semi. And outside,
I have a semi.
Outside one of the buses, this is Pete Wentz from Fall Out Boy, and this is going to be the Kribs with a K on wheels. All right, there's no copy.
Please don't sue us.
All right, the bus. How many buses does Fall Out Boy tour with?
Fall Out Boy, the band, has 2 buses.
All
we
right.
have 2 OCD guys, and we have a guy who likes to smoke, the wacky tobacco, and a guy who has a dog. So the guy who smokes and has the dog go together, and the OCD guys go together, and it works out better that way. And
has anybody ever broken the don't eat on the bus rule? And if so, what have you done with them?
I believe the don't eat on the bus rule was actually once broken, like 3 or 4 years ago when we were out, and it was a girl, and we gave her the slow clap, and we're like, way to let your girlfriend take a dump in there. We have a rule where if you're going to do it, you got to bag it. So take that how you will.
All right. Now, have you cleaned up the place, or is this an as-is kind of a tour we're about to get?
You're going to get an as-is kind of tour, but you'll see a vast difference in the way the parts of the bus are cleaned. Right. And also, if you notice, we have a code on the bus for all the little jerks who think they're just going to sneak on our bus. We have a little code there, so you got to sit there and figure it out.
All right, here we go.
Or just watch my hand.
Perfect. Here we go with the KRIBZ on wheels with Pete Wentz from Fall Out Boy.
This is the front lounge. The cool thing about a lounge on a bus like this is that you have a slide out. So actually this bus is, this area right here, this couch would be right about here. When we drive, the couch is like right here and you can barely walk up here. But it gives it a little bit more of a feeling of kind of space, I guess. And it's weird because this is the only thing that you can call your home, so it's nice to have a little bit bigger of a house. A couple of things on our bus aren't working right now. This is a 08, so this is the first time it's actually been on the road before. But this is actually supposed to be like one of those Star Trek doors. And currently it is more like the Flintstones. When you walk, Jetsons, a little more Flintstones.
When you walk through it, do you make the noise?
Yeah, I tend to do that. Front lounge, this is where, I'll be honest, you probably have to learn this, but this is where most of this happens, is in the front lounge. And
so is this the dog bus?
This is the dog bus as well. We will see, I think, at some point on this tour. This is his leash, his name's Hemingway. He's actually the master of the bus. The reason you see very little out up here is because anything that's out is fair game for him. He ate a whole chocolate cake the other day. He's probably the most insane dog ever too, because he ate this whole cake. We called the vet, and we were like, well, what should we do? We gotta make him throw up. He ate chocolate, and we're like, give him a tablespoon of hydrogen peroxide. So we gave him the tablespoon of hydrogen peroxide. He just drank it. He was like, yeah. He's like, give me another shot. And we were like, what should we do? They're like, give him another one. And we gave him another one, and he just took it again. They were like, bring him into the hospital. There's something the matter with your dog. We do most of our actually recording on the bus next door, which is the brown bus, the OCD bus. That's where Patrick will record. Me and him send stuff back and forth. The wonder of the iTunes network and being able to share with each other and being able to share files that fast. But we've done a couple of remixes on here and cool things. Here's our refrigerator. It's really probably not what you would expect from a band refrigerator, more like a 4-year-old's. We drink a ton of like Coke, and we drink whatever, these grenades, whatever you call these things. A lot of juice, that kind of stuff. There's not really any food, I think, at any point in there, and then all the food is down here, and it's all Hot Pockets and chicken nuggets and popsicles and crap like that. This is the world's smallest bathroom you've ever actually seen. I'll be honest, puking in that toilet wasn't the greatest because my feet were out into the front lounge, and that wasn't really the most fun thing I've ever done, you know, but hey, when somebody's puking in the back toilet at the same time, you gotta do it sometimes. Pretty much the deal with this bus is that Joe can smoke weed and he has a friend out who's tattooing him, and he rides up here. This is all Joe's stuff. I don't know what all it has in it. These are pretty sweet to sleep in. These are called condos. Most bunks, there would be 3 bunks here. And so it would be like this, probably. That would be the 3rd bunk right there. These ones are cool. You can sit up in them. They have DVD players in them. And, you know, you can play video games and that kind of stuff, watch TV, whatever. The cool thing about it is that it's cold and dark. The bad thing about that is you can sleep through the entire day in it. This is where all my madness happens for the most part. Yeah, he is the true, real owner of this bus, and
how many times has he marked his territory to make everybody know this is his bus?
he doesn't really do any territory marking, but he'll eat anything. If you have shoes, we have guys who like collect sneakers on here, he'll take care of them. If you have books, he's a big fan of old literature. Bigger the book, the better. Yeah, this is where like I exist, and that's pretty much everything is a mess always. It's cool as well because this is, I think, the first year they've been doing this on man buses is there's a double slide out. This actually slides out that way too. So it's usually right in here, and it's real sweet because in the middle of the night when I'm walking to go to the bathroom, the bed's actually right here, and I always hit my door on my knee on that f***ing shower every single time. This bathroom's a little bit bigger. It's kind of where makeup and hair straightening and all the pre-show glamour goes on. Nonsense. This is a fun room when you have your dog or you have, you know, a girl or, you know, whoever hanging out with you. But it's a little bit shakier of a ride when it's driving, and it gets late in here in the morning, so you actually wake up if you're back here or whatever. Sit. Hey, sit. Ooh, no one on form right now. Sit. There we go. So you guys saw the Kribs with a K on our bus. You saw all of our secrets, and now get the f*** out of here.